Welcome back to Veil of Death, MTG, and to another spicy season finale. Boy, was this game long, but it was so much fun, so I do hope you enjoyed this edit, and if you do, remember to subscribe for more. And without further ado, here's Chris on Little Red Riding Hood, J-Bread on Midrange Marneus Control, Jelly on CORMELA Glamournos, and I'm on my Volo's Tavern. Hey, welcome to the fold. Do we have any pre-games?
Nothing from me.
Nope. Not from me.
Alright, good luck, have fun. I will begin this fun part.
Good luck, guys. Have fun.
Alrighty then. I will begin with Woodsy Footsies, Mox Diamond pitching this Arid Mesa. I will Crag Woodsy, go get Volcanic. I will shuffle in a second. I will also play this Ragavan.
Yep.
Then I'll play this Codex Shredder. And then I will pass the turn.
Okay. Draw a card for turn. I'm going to play this Ancient Tomb. I'll take 2. I'll play this Talisman of Dominance, and I will pass.
Command Tower. Damn, I think I'm just going to sadly pass. Draw. I'm going to play a Scrubland and pass.
End of your turn. Jetbread, I will Codex Shredder you.
Talisman of Progress.
1 tap upkeep, draw a card. Play this Painful Cephalic Colosseum. Attack Jelly with Monkey.
You got it.
What is it I get?
It's a Pyroblast.
Cast Volo. ETB, make his empty book. Like to pass the turn.
Okay. Draw a card for turn. Shock this Blood Crypt down to 34. Play this Lotus Petal. Float in 1. You cast CORMELA. Yeah, let's use that 1 float in. I'll tap CORMELA. I'll cast a Demonic Tutor.
Dark Rit.
Uh-oh. It's good.
Yep.
I mean, it's not necessarily good.
Oh!
I recommend Jelly take a screenshot of your hand with your phone, send it to Chris directly, and then also send him your Decklist so Chris can find what he wants.
The Mana Crypt.
It's a Mana Crypt. I'm just gonna pass and be real sad.
Have a sad pass.
I'm gonna have a super sad pass.
Draw for turn. Vault of Champions. Grim Monolith. And I will pass my turn. Untap, upkeep, draw. I'll play an Exotic Orchard. I think I'll attempt to play this Mana Crypt. And then I'll pay 3 for TYMNA. Hey, who did your altar for you? I go to combat and will attack Jed for 3. Post-combat phase, I'll lose a life, draw a card of TYMNA. That's the turn.
End of your turn, activate Codex Shredder, target Chris.
Wonderful Promenade.
Alright, I will begin with Monkey going to Jed.
Okay, I will take 2 and Force of Will.
DRC, which will trigger Volo. I will note Human.
It's no longer an empty book.
Cast this here Ponder, trigger DRC. So I will Surveil first. I will keep that on top. And then I will Ponder. I will keep all 3 of them like this. Draw a card. And then lose a life. Sack my remaining treasures and cast this Heuristic Study. Trigger Darcy. I will keep this spell on top. I will pass the turn.
Okay, I'll untap and I'll draw for turn. Play this Underground River, and I'll play this very useless Wishclaw Talisman.
Heuristic Study trigger.
Pay for it. Yeah, and then I'm going to be sad and pass turn.
Untap, upkeep, and draw. Flooded Strand is my land for turn. I will tap for white and attempt to cast a Grand Abolisher.
Heuristic Study trigger.
I will not pay. Pass turn. Cool. Untap. Upkeep. Odds is damage. I take 3. I will play a Cradle.
That's a good land.
4 for HALANA. Pay the 1 heuristic. I'll attack Jed for 2 with TYMNA. I'm going to take the 2. Cool. So I gain 2. Post combat main phase, I will lose 1 and draw 1. Pass the turn there.
End of your turn. Chris.
Misty Rainforest.
Untap, upkeep, draw this mysterious card. Jed, I will attack you with the monkey.
Oh, I'm just the old punching bag here today. Dovin's Veto.
So many counter spells, but I don't need those. Where are my token at? I make treasure. Pass the turn.
Okay, I'll untap. I'll draw a card for turn. Pay a red. I'm going to also cast a Darcy.
Ristic.
Pay a colorless and pay for the Ristic. I'll just pass.
And draw. City of Brass. Cast Marneus.
Ristic trigger.
I will use the one floating off the Grim Monolith. I will pass the turn with 5 cards in hand.
Want to take damage. Draw. Mana Confluence. I will play Survival of the Fittest.
Uh-oh.
Paying for Ristic with the green I have floating.
Fierce Guardianship it.
Ristic study.
I can't pay.
I will draw a card.
Yeah, Fierce is fine. Pass the turn.
End of your turn. I will begin by shredding you, Chris.
Yep. Overgrown Tomb.
Then I will activate finally my Volo. And I've noted 1 card, which means I get to draw 1 card.
Hooray.
My turn. Draw a card. Play this. Mana Confluence. Dockside. I will write Goblin. Or Gobble for short. So I have 5 treasures total. Use 2 of these treasures to cast a Phantasmal Image.
In response, I'm going to flash in this Even Mind Sensor. I'm not paying for Ristic.
Ooh, I will draw a card.
Halana trigger, I'll pay 2 and do 2 damage to Dockside.
Dockside gets killed.
Another monkey.
It's a Marneus. I will name Warrior. I have 3 creature types. I will pass the turn.
Untap. I will draw. Yeah, I'm just gonna pass.
Well, I'm just going to play another uncrackable fetch land. Well, I'll go for it. And Chris, I'm going to swing at you with Marneus.
I will take 6.
Okay, that's going to be the turn.
Untap. Upkeep. Odds are still damage. 6 mana. Skyclave Apparition. 2 green floating. Pay for the Ristic. Skyclave ATB will target Ristic, and I'll pay an additional 1 for Halana to kill Death's Marneus.
Damage gets KO'd, unfortunately. Why are you taking my Ristic away?
Because it's drawing you cards and it's costing me mana. I will attack Jelly for 2 in the air then.
So yeah, we're gonna take 2.
Cool. Post-combat main phase, I'll lose a life, draw a card. Pass the turn.
End of your turn. I will Shredder you again. And activate Volo. Now, thanks to my book, I get to draw 3 cards.
See, you didn't need a Ristic study.
And Lightning Bolt, that Skyclave Apparition. Yay! Volo doesn't care about tokens. I get a free Ghost. And then I can go to my turn, draw a card, play this beautiful island. I do unfortunately have to attack, which means Jelly.
Yeah, thought that was coming.
And then pass with 7 cards in my hand.
I'm going to attempt to cast a lightning bolt targeting opposition agent. Darcy trigger. Keep it on top. And then I'll move to my turn. I'll untap and I'll draw a card. Attempt to cast an Underworld Breach.
Sure. Have at it.
2 floating, 1 colorless. I'll use one of those colorless to activate CORMELA. Attempt to put a Jeska's Will on the stack. Targeting you, Death.
You get 7 red mana.
Exile top 3, which is Brainstorm, Cabal Ritual, and Chrome Mox. I'll use a red, Pyroblast, targeting Volos, Darcy trigger, which I missed last time.
Activate Volo in response. And draw 1, 2, 3 cards.
I'm going to put this Talisman of Creativity in the bin.
Add Red Blast.
Another one of the red, pitch in Talisman, Lotus Petal, Jeska's Will, to attempt to cast this Lightning Bolt, Darcy trigger, target the Ava Mind Sensor. Yeah, I'm going to put this Dark Ritual in the bin. Activate this Wish Claw Talisman.
Well, I'll start I'm going to crack both of these fetches.
I'm going to respond and crack my own fetch.
And I'll cast an intuition. Death, I'll target you.
Oh, that is super sad.
My pile are Savines, Thassa's, and Silence.
You get the silence.
Cast Silence.
I will, in response, Chain of Vapor targeting Grand Abolisher trigger my DRC. So I will surveil.
Yep.
I don't want to get rid of this card, unfortunately.
Yep, Chain of Vapor is good. Grand Abolisher goes back to hand.
Would you like to sack a land and copy it?
No.
Tap this for a blue, taking 1. I'm gonna cast this Brainstorm, Dragon's Rage Channeler trigger. Oh man, that that massively sucks. Yeah, I'll keep it on the top. That's fine. So
I'm going to respond to the Brainstorm and
Yes.
crop rotation my Mana Confluence.
And then Brainstorm, okay, yeah.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Phyrexian Tower.
Yeah, I'm gonna put 2 back. And then yeah, silence is good.
Wishclaw.
Yeah, it's got to go to death. Okay, I'll get a mystery card. Do have to go to an end step and lose 5 mana and an Underworld Breach. Chrome Mox and this Cabal Ritual will stay in exile.
Going to untap. And I will draw. Play Sea of Clouds as my land for turn. Put a Grand Abolisher on the stack.
I wish I had a Ristic Study.
I'm going to move to combat. Jelly, I'll swing at you with Marneus for 3. It's a double strike.
Okay, fine, I'll go to 17 then.
Pass the turn.
Upkeep. Odds is still going to cause me damage. Doesn't hurt me this time. Which is nice. Draw. To cast an Orim's Chant targeting Jelly.
I will cast a Dual Caster Mage.
I'm going to attempt to cast this Entomb in response to the Dual Caster.
Yeah, this is getting interesting.
I will respond to your Entomb by shredding the top card of your library.
Cool. It's a Flooded Strand.
Not the card I was looking for.
I will go searching for...
No.
Yeah, I'll put the Hulk into the bin.
I will target your Orim's Chant, copying it, targeting you, Chris.
Fine with that Orim's Chant result.
Mine resolves first, so you're silenced.
Yep.
2 people silenced.
Jelly, your Darcy's not active, is it?
Still a 1-1.
Cool. I will attack you with a TYMNA.
Take it.
Okay, I'll gain 2, and post-combat main phase, I'll lose 1, draw 1. I will have to pass there.
My turn. Nothing to worry about here. I will draw a mysterious card, play this command tower, and go straight to combat, attacking with Monkey at Jed, and DRC has to attack at Jelly.
And I will reveal a Windswept Heath.
I will begin by activating this island, giving the Wish Claw to Jed with 1 counter. Find this 1 card. Cast this here mana crit. Jed, I will target you with the Jeska's Will.
Mm-hmm.
Wanting to make 3 red mana. Triple red. I know it was kind of pointless, but there is a reason for this. Going down to 1 red. Cast my own Underworld Breach.
I'm going to attempt to cast a Force of Will pitching Swan Song.
This is the reason I did this way. I will Flusterstorm with a bigger storm count. I will do a simple thing. I will Codex Shredder myself for 1 card.
Yep.
Hey, Wandering Arcade. And cast this here Dockside, exiling land, and this Lightning Bolt. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. 3 of them. To cast this here, solve the equation, trigger Darcy. Write a flame in graveyard, solve the equation back on the stack. So I can solve the equation.
Yep.
Which I will just go find. Look, here is the Brain Freeze. Cast Brain Freeze with a huge storm count on myself.
Yeah, you got it.
If I got it, I will just keep kneeling myself until I cast Fastest Oracle and win the game that way.
Yep.
Yep. Good game, mate.
Cool. Here's the Foracle.